We are journeying towards the end of the year, and this year has delivered a lot of positives to warm our hearts. Here are the top 3 positive news stories of December 2021. Number 3. Elderly couple living in UK's darkest village lights up the sky with huge Christmas tree they planted in 1978. This tremendous pine tree planted by an elderly couple long ago, when it was shorter than them, has grown to more than 50 feet and provides a majestic light to a town with little illumination on any horizon. Avril and Christopher Rowlands bought the fir costing £6 at a garden centre shortly after moving into their home, using it as their first Christmas tree. They planted the 6-foot tree in the front garden and took a photograph to commemorate the occasion. The tree took root and thrived. Today, it towers, 43 years later, over the village of Inkbarrow, Works. The village is one of the darkest places in the UK, as one of the only towns without any streetlights. But last week, its 2,000 residents turned out to see the switching on ceremony, which lit up the huge tree that can be seen from miles around. The switching on of the lights has become quite a village tradition, said Avril. A lot of people in the village say that it's the start of their Christmas. This year was quite special because last year the Rowlands had to do the switch on by themselves due to COVID restrictions. The tree has grown so big that a cherry picker is needed to help the couple decorate it with 3,000 lights ahead of the big unveiling. And since the tree is getting more and more attention, they decided to ask people to donate to a cancer research charity online in memory of a close friend who died this year. Number 2. Dunkin Donuts customer gives employee a new home so she can continue excellent customer service. A Dunkin Donuts employee in Ohio recently received a huge surprise from one of her loyal customers, a fully furnished home. Employee Ebony Johnson met customer Suzanne Burke at the drive-through window she was serving at 3 years ago. They chatted every time Burke came for her coffee in the mornings, and the two became friendly. When Burke found out that her acquaintance, a mother of 3, had fallen on difficult times and been evicted from her home in Mount Healthy, she made it her mission to help, reaching out to organizations that help people in difficult times. Now enjoying a fully decorated, cozy place to stay, Johnson is finally looking forward to the upcoming holidays. Number 1. Pittsburgh woman's food rescue app diverts £20 million of surplus into 17 million meals for those in need. Leah Lizarondo launched 412foodrescue.org in 2015 to redirect food from the waste stream directly to households and nonprofits. To make that pivotal connection, she created an app that gives volunteers pickup locations and delivery destinations so they can jump in their car and close the gap between the food surplus and those who need it. The app is now used by a growing team of 25,000 volunteer drivers in 15 cities. Together with 800 food retailers, they have turned more than £70 million of surplus into nearly 57 million meals. Meanwhile, their kitchen in Millvale, on the outskirts of Pittsburgh, has produced over 17,000 meals and is currently creating upwards of 600 meals per week, all with zero cost for food. While the kitchen, which is solar-powered to help offset energy use, has been expanding its reach, it has also been reducing its waste, all the way to zero. The project stabilizes and uses every ounce of food that it can, and the remainder is composted. The kitchen project is just the latest emanating from Lee's determination to solve 3 problems at once: food waste, food insecurity, and the climate crisis. Multiply the positivity by sharing these sweet stories with your friends on social media.